How do you handle receiving critical feedback? Most engineers fail this question by sounding defensive or giving a vague answer about being open to feedback. Here's how to nail it. First, demonstrate the right mindset. Critical feedback is a gift that reveals blind spots you can't see yourself. View it as free coaching from someone invested in your growth. Say you actively seek feedback in one-on-ones and code reviews because you know it accelerates your improvement. This shows you're not just tolerating criticism, you're pursuing it. Next, describe your specific process. When you receive critical feedback, you first listen fully without interrupting. Then you ask clarifying questions to understand the specific behaviors or outcomes that need to change. You reflect on whether the feedback is valid, and if so, you create an action plan with measurable steps. Finally, you follow up with the person to show you've acted on their input. Now give a concrete example. Maybe a senior engineer told you your code reviews were too nitpicky and slowing down the team. Instead of getting defensive, you asked for examples. They showed you that you were blocking pull requests over minor style issues already covered by the linter. You realized they were right. So you shifted focus to logic and architecture in reviews and started using automated tools for style. 2 sprints later, your review approval time dropped by 40% and the senior engineer thanked you for the change. Finally, acknowledge the emotional side. It's natural to feel defensive when criticized. The key is giving yourself space to process that feeling before responding. Take a breath, thank the person, and revisit the feedback once the initial sting fades. That separation lets you evaluate the content objectively. Show openness, describe your process, give a real example, and separate emotion from action. That's how you prove you can handle critical feedback. Practice your answer and you'll stand out. Want to get better at answering questions like this? With Interview Mentor, you practice real interview questions out loud. You get personalized feedback and a grade on every answer, and you can track your improvement over time.